Okay, microphone wasn't working. I don't know why I reset it. But hello, hello, hello. Hello. Welcome. Oh shoot, there I go. I forgot to load it in before I did everything else. But hello everybody. It feels like it's been a hot minute, even though it's only been a week. It feels like a whole lot has happened, but it's also I think I have just had a really busy week because I've been getting back into work. Let me turn down the music just a bit. Hello, Malo. Welcome, welcome. But it feels like it's been a week, but it's also just like I need to fix that thing real quick. But hello everybody. Welcome Pink, welcome Mala, welcome everybody else. I've not seen in chat yet, but it's nice seeing everybody here. It's so nice seeing everybody here. I've been really wanting to get back into streaming, but I've been kind of just mellowing out and trying to take care of my mental health and stuff. So that's why I've not really been streaming as much as I want to. But I do really want to get back into it. Okay, I think that should work now. Hopefully the frame will not be covering the alerts now. We love prioritizing mental health. Yes, yes. Especially because I've been getting used to my antidepressant medicine, which has been helping a whole lot. I will say that. I'm also trying to be a bit quiet because everybody is still likely asleep right now. I've not heard anybody else up, and I have been being a bit of a morning person lately. So I'm trying to be quiet while also trying to be entertaining. But yes, today's plan, actually, I should probably, I don't really have much to go over. I've just been kind of vibing the past week. I've been trying to figure out more things I can do IRL. I've been wanting to get outside a lot more in the garden. It's been raining this whole week, so my mood has been like up and down because I love the rain and I love hearing the rain, but also there's no sunshine when it's raining so much, so I can't get outside and go into the garden and work in the garden. So it's like that up and down of just like rain, but also no sunshine. But it has been nice. I did have a really good day the other day. I have some rain? I can give you some. I If I could give you some rain, I would. It is probably the first day this entire week that it's been sunny. It's been a high of 100 here for the past few days. Oh, that sounds brutal. But it has been pretty cool this whole entire week, so I'm happy about that. But I did have a really good day the other day where I went out shopping with my mom because we had to go to the same store on the same day, so we figured like, oh yeah, we'll just go together. So I had a good outing with her, and I got an actual proper monitor for my second monitor now, so I don't have to resize anything on my second monitor anymore. So I can just like properly read chat and read everything without straining my eyes. Because because my issue was before my second monitor, I was just using a TV that I'd bought as my second monitor, and so I decided to actually use that TV as a TV up for my bed, and that's been working out pretty well for helping me sleep. And yeah, yeah. So I got a second monitor to replace it, and it was actually cheaper to get the second monitor than it was to get like another TV to use as a monitor. So that worked out pretty nicely. It was only like I think it's like 115 bucks, but I think it was also on sale or clearance or something like that. So I got it pretty good. I mean, it works really well. It works really well. It's a second monitor. It's actually like clear and crisp, and it's about the same size as my first monitor. So that's good. I got good things. I got a proper setup now. It feels like an actual proper setup instead of just like, oh yeah, I got this. I got this thing here that I don't really that I'm just kind of using temporarily that I was using for like a good couple years as a second monitor, really. But yeah, today we are gonna be playing Supermarket Sim, and it is I don't know why I've been really enjoying Supermarket Simulator. My job currently is as a cashier, and I'm just primarily doing cashier work in Supermarket Simulator. And I just find it so ironic that it's just like, oh yeah, I go to work, I ring up people, and then I come home and I ring up virtual people. But let me get the game set up, and then we'll get into it. But yes, yes, it's been ups and downs, but it's been pretty good ups and downs. So extra training. Kind of, sorta. But another thing is I don't want to get my hopes up about it, but one of the I don't want to I don't want to say any like specifics, but like the basically the full-time guy who is like below an assistant manager, he's leaving, and I've heard that I am going to be possibly a candidate for that position. So if I get that position, I'm gonna be getting more hours and more money. So I'm kind of looking forward to that if I am picked for that. I mean, I know the thing is though that they're kind of hesitant to pick me because they're not sure how I'm gonna handle it. But I do feel like I could step up to the challenge. If nothing else, I could just go back to a part-time cashier. That would not be uh that big of a deal to me, but I would be willing to try it. So if that were the case, the other thing would be figuring out streaming, which I could figure out streaming, but the main thing would be going back to school and stuff. But the guy who's stepping down, he is also in school. So he's already kind of figured out some stuff, but yeah, that's school is kind of my main thing to figure out with that new possible position, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And that's a big if. It's a big if. But yeah, I am kind of hopeful about it, but I'm also trying not to get my hopes too high, you know? But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, I will give you a quick tour because I was playing a little bit before I started stream and I just figured, oh yeah, I'm already playing this game, might as well just play with other people. It will take a while to come up. Okay, there we go. Let me turn down the music. But yes, I changed the storefront here, so I've done some rearranging already, but this is Gooey's Goods. This is my store. I have my two guys here. I think I've named this guy Philip and Jeb. And then over here is Granny Ma. And then over here is... I don't know what his name is. I've legit forgotten. We got Jerry, Jeb, and I think I'll name this guy Jason. Jerry, Jeb, Jason, and Granny Ma. Jerry, Jeb, Jason, and Granny Ma. Also, I have no idea why this paint bucket just like goes there every single time. So this is the storage room. I still need to rearrange some stuff here, but I just put all of these in its place because originally this unit here was not there, so it was just this. So I rearranged stuff so that all the products that we currently have are in the front, while these shelves can be, like, I'll get licenses and fill the shelves with them. Gooey's Goods is a good name, yes. I thought it was, like, very fitting. And then I also have drinks over here. This is the there's the cash registers. Yeah, the registers. But yeah, I want to add and expand. Well, I don't want to expand anytime soon because I do like the small, uh, I do really like the small store vibe. So I kind of want to keep it this size for as long as possible. And that's kind of why I've organized it so that I can expand. My problem will be, one of the licenses in particular. Let's see, management, growth. No, licenses. So I don't want to get this one. I want to skip ahead to this one. But the problem, like specifically because of the cereal and the butter, but the problem is that the chicken and the french fries will likely need to be frozen, which I don't really have a proper spot for that right now, and I really don't want to get frozen stuff if I'm gonna be honest. But, I do also want to get this one, and that one also... Yeah, I could honestly get this one, but I still want the cereal. Because it does look kind of sad with just, like, two types of cereal right here. So I'm also trying to organize this as uh, I know in stores, or at least to the best of my ability. So like all the cooking stuff is down here. Like we got the bread with the honey and the peanut butter, and then the pasta is with the rice. Flour is with oil and the non-refrigerated milk and sugar and salt, because salt is down the same aisle as baking stuff usually. It's I've always found that kind of weird, but it is what it is. I guess because spices. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, let's open this. Nope, I forgot. Fuck. Fuck. Hold on a second. Let me just. Oh, thank you for the follow, Angel Bear. I need to. I kind of panicked because I forgot I still need to buy products to get make the shelves because I was just strictly organizing this entire time and did not restock. So let's management. I gotta get these guys working because otherwise they were just gonna go move stuff around and it was not fun. Okay. Actually, I think I could get some more of that. I think everything is already restocked. No. Do I have more? Okay, so I do have more of that. Bonk. Okay. So right now it's just managing what we have and don't have. I try and have at least like 2 boxes of stuff. Okay. I try and have 2 boxes of stuff because that usually lasts me throughout the whole day. And I tend to prefer not having to buy stuff in the middle of the day so that I can just be on a register. So that's kind of my system right now. Okay. Oh right, I forget about this stuff. I gotta remember that I have this stuff now. Okay. I think that should be good. Oh, yeah, we have... I need to remember that I moved the entrance as well, because originally I had, like, the big entrance that was, like, in the middle here, but I've moved it so that it's a bit more... It's got a cuter front now. It's got all this green, it's got the green awning and the green sign, and that's what I wanted. So I'm just trying to make, like, a cute little store. A cute little functional store. Why is this thing here? Why does it keep moving over there? You know what? Screw it. I'm moving you over here. If you want to fall over, you can fall over here. There's not really much over there. Alright, sugar. Sugar's fine. Honey's fine. I also wanted to rearrange this because originally these were more like here because of the entrance. And so I moved them while also wanting to make sure that that Jerry and Jeb could get through here pretty easily, so they wouldn't have to go all the way around. Because I do like having access to the storage. Let's see. There's this rice. Cola. Coca-Cola espuma. I just think that soundbite every single time I pick up the cola. That one meme, I think it was like a Vine actually. Of just like the guy that's opening Coke and he's just like Coca-Cola espuma, which I later found out he's saying Coca-Cola foam, which makes it even funnier to me because it's just the soda just explodes. I feel like I don't know, just explaining this makes me feel like I'm one of those like minion liking grandmas on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see, I could probably actually move some of the candies and stuff, so it's not just on one thing. Yeah, because for these types of boxes, I could put about 4. Can't remove, okay. I never knew That's what it meant, but now it makes so much more sense. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. Okay, so this... I can actually move over here, get rid of those. And this I can move here. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to organize this a bit more, because if... It doesn't really make sense if I'm trying to have, like, 3 boxes maximum of this stuff, and they're taking up, like, 2 shelves when they could just fit, like, 6 on there. Because I think this works better for compacting. So you know what, I think I'm gonna put the candy up here. At least the candy that I currently have, because otherwise I am likely gonna forget that it's there, because there's no other reason to have that shelf there. Alright. This should be good. Because I honestly legit that I have these shelves and these shelves just because I have everything in the middle ones. So I think... Oh. Oh. Well, this and... I didn't realize the time was still going despite me closing, so, well, we just had a whole restocking day with no profit. That sucks. Okay. Okay, what... Bills. Okay, I've already paid the bills. That's good. I also need to turn on the lights. This is my first fumble day, I think. The first... Well, not the first fumble day. I did have a fumble day the previous day because I forgot to price all of this stuff that I got in. So, yeah. That's a thing. Let me see. What has changed today? No, I already changed that. Okay. Alright, alright. Coca-Cola Espuma. I'm just a memester. Hi. I don't know why, I just find it funny how there's, like, actual people that are various different heights now. I don't think that was a thing before. I think I do like this layout more with the, cash registers being here. Oh, a second. Let me fix this. I gotta check something real quick. Oop. Oh, why is everything lagging? I guess it's to make things... I don't know why things were lagging so much. I do also have to get used to this new orientation because I was used to the mirrored register. Because that's what it was before I rearranged everything, so it's just like everything's all out of whack. Everything's all out of whack. Well, the fun thing about this, at least, is if somebody gives me a $100 bill for, like, something that's $5 worth, I can just stare at them menacingly with no repercussions. Because I want to do that every single time that happens to me at work. Somebody just gives me, like, $10, like, wants to buy something, like, $10 worth and gives me a $100 bill. I'm like, sir, what the hell? Is my... Okay, I don't know what Miss Janitor's doing. Miss Mall. Granny Mall. Evil behavior. It is evil behavior. And I know some people legit just come up like they're not being sly about it. They come up just specifically so we can break the 100 for them. Just like, go to a bank, please. I only have a limited amount in my drawer. Like, you're going to a gas station to break a $100 bill, and I'm like, you do know that gas stations are notorious for being robbed just because, like, one, it's easy to get in and out of, and two, people like you come up and try to break $100 bills. It is what it is, though. I am the boss here. That makes me that's my saving grace about this game. It's very relaxing because I'm the boss and I don't have to directly talk to people. The only time I have to worry is like when somebody says like, "Oh yeah, that's too pricey," or "Oh yeah, I couldn't find this," but I keep everything stocked and I keep everything fairly priced, so I don't have to worry about that. And even if people think it's too high in this game, they don't tell me. They don't tell me directly and complain about it. Just like, "Oh yeah, why is this soda like $3?" Like, I do not control the prices, but here I do control the prices. Is my... Oh shoot, is my thing broken? Oh no. Did I accidentally pause my stream? Is everything okay? Okay, I think I don't know what happened, but I guess I accidentally paused my stream on my end. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save. Alright. Well, I can't buy anything, so we're just gonna end the day. We did not have much profit, just specifically because I was a dumb. I had a moment of dumbness. Alright, bottled water... Where's the bottled water? I feel like I'm broke. Living in a world so cold, casted away. You with no soul, since you've gone away. World so cold, waiting the days. Okay, I'm just gonna go in here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Definitely need more milk. Milk is a very popular product. Particularly that milk, I should say. Okay, we got plenty of yogurt. I'll get one more of those. I've come to life. I feel like I'm frozen in time. Living in a world so cold. Wasted away. Okay, I think that should be good. You've gone away. In a world so cold, evening the days. Hope it's not bad. I tend to be a bit evil on Tuesdays and Fridays. I don't know what it is, but Tuesdays are like such a weird day. Because it's a toss-up whether it's going to be super busy or super dead. But that can also be said for basically any other day. But Fridays are definitely one of the worst days, because everybody's either in a good mood because they got paid, or in a pissy mood because they didn't get paid quite enough. I don't know. It's just like, you get people who are happy, and you get people who are just angry at just having to wait for like 5 seconds. And it's just like, chill out, please. I'm just working here. I just want to clock in and clock out. I just want to get home, man. Okay, I think that's good. Put that up there. This is basically like sorting simulator. I think I already did that, I accidentally boosted. You know what? I'll accidentally boost you too. Wait, I can't boost you. Why can't I boost you? Alright, you get boosted too. I can't tell if you're Jeb or Jerry. You get boosted too. There you go. One little boost for you. That... Okay, we got plenty of milk. I would think most would like Fridays ought to be upset at the end of the week. It's... I don't know what it is. It just seems like people are a lot more rude on Fridays. I guess it's because they're probably also working on the weekend, so it's just like, what you did, I don't know. Maybe because it's like also bill day, so people are like, oh yeah, after my paycheck, I only have like $5 to my name, which is, yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Alright. Open time. Gooey Goods is open. How you doing, Jerry? Jerry Jeb. I've forgotten what my guys' names are. Jerry Jeb and Jerry Jeb. I'm very terrible with names. Jerry Jeb and there's Granny Ma. I forget. Do you remember what I named my cashier? I don't remember. I know it was Jerry and Jeb. Also, I love these little plants. This was a good idea with the little plants. I love the little plants. I think I'm gonna put the freezers back here. Let me just make sure that I have enough to pay my bills. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Management. There we go. Okay. That lady is tall. She's also wearing heels, so. Okay. Thank you, Granny Ma. Okay, let me see about getting my first freezers. Ooh, that's pricey. Okay. So I'm gonna get one for now and see how that works. Crap. I've got to cash out. I'm gonna get one for now, because I am going to have to... I'm gonna have to save up for the license anyway. Okay. Oh, wait. I think that'll work out. I think I'll have to go with the double one, though, because I don't like how that's not... I don't like how that's not flush against the thing. I just wish that some of these were properly aligned. This dude is just getting one thing of salt. That is fine. Sometimes you just need some salt. Let's see. Okay. I also need to rearrange the lights because I don't have enough room to put the signs where I want them to be. Let me turn this down. Okay. That should be fine. Beep, 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 beep. Making sure everything's all hunky-dory. We need more of those. You on it? No, you're not on it. There's only 2 in that box. Okay. I kind of want to get a third stalking guy. Because I think between me... Awesome song choices, by the way. Big bangers. Thank you. I want to add more songs, but I've not really had the opportunity to do so. I do find it funny sometimes that I'm just like, oh yeah, the goofy little goober, and then I listen to these songs. Which I will give a disclaimer, like, if you do ever watch back the VODs, you will not be able to hear the music just because copyright reasons. I kind of want to try and take out copyrighted stuff whenever I can, just to watch my back. Because it is kind of scary sometimes just hearing about these, VTubers that lose their entire VOD channels because, somebody decides to, like, copyright something in it. I'm just like, I don't want that to happen to me, because I do kind of keep my VODs as an archive, and it is nice being able to, like, have that option to go back and watch some of my old stuff, you know? Copyright do be scary, yeah. Same with, like, the patent stuff. Like, with video games, because, like, I've been wanting to get into, like, video game design for, like, the longest time. And I do have ideas, but it's also, like, I don't want to make something people don't like and get mad about, and then it's just... If you do get into, like, game design and stuff, there's always just, like, the bad horror stories I've heard. But it is what it is. I don't think I really want to get into video game design anymore unless it's like a passion project. I want to, but uni stopped me from doing it on my own time. I get that. I get that. There's a lot of things that, like, school and stuff can interfere with. I have tons of ideas, but no ADHD to do it. Let's see, I gotta... Ooh. Like, I have so many ideas, but I have not had the motivation for it lately. That's my other problem. I think I need to move... Jeb. I'm just gonna call him Jack. Jerry Jeb Jack. I think I need to move Jack over here so that if I go through really quickly, I can... I'll be able to just, like, click the register. So I'll do that once, we close. Like, I have ideas for, like, comics and games, and, like, in particularly a game based off of a comic. Oh, I'm sorry, Granny Ma. I didn't mean to take that from you. I know you're already on your way, so... I'd love to get into game design and such, but I am horrible at keeping on tasks. Yeah. I tried making my own off-van game, and I was getting really, really motivated for it, and I was getting, like, ideas and stuff, but I did kind of rely a bit too much on waiting for my then friend to get back to me on her feedback on the script and stuff, and then I just, like, lost motivation. Because they were working on their own game and were kind of prioritizing that, so they never got to my script. And I'm just like, okay, I've kind of lost steam for it now. Also, the process is terrifying. Oh, absolutely. Because you never know when you're going to run into issues. Nobody else come in. I see you coming in, ma'am. We're closed. Thank you for respecting the closed sign, despite there being customers in here still. We have so many people still in here. I guess what I could do is sometimes I could just, like, keep the store open until we're just, like, completely out of stuff. Because I can't buy anything after a certain point. But I think... Yeah, I would've... This would've been a good point to close anyway, because... we're running out of this stuff, and I don't think... No, we have some on backstock. Okay. It's just waiting on you, Jack. Take your time. Take your time, Jack. There you go, Jack. Alright. There we go. We ended with 3,500. I think... Let me see what the... Let's see. Nope, not market management. Pay those off. Okay, so I want to skip this one. I think I'm gonna get this one. So... I want to say I want to get to, like, 4,000 minimum before I get that license, because I'm gonna have to restock... I'm gonna have to restock everything, and then also stock all the new stuff, so I'm gonna need to buy at least 4 boxes minimum for each thing. How you doing, Granny Ma? How you doing this morning? Let me save real quick. It does... It does kind of feel empty back here. This is kind of like the ghost part of the store. Let's see, can I... No, because if I move those, then I'm gonna have to put them back anyway. Okay. Best I can do is RPGs because I can't code either. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was doing, because I do have RPG Maker, and a long while back I did do some streams on that. But that was the project where I lost steam on it because my then friend was not getting back to me on any feedback. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I could get back to it at some point, but by that point I'd probably rework quite a few things. So I might as well would start over with that. Trust me, I've tried it. Does not work. I got a monster tamer making tool for Game Maker as well as an SRPG maker. Yeah. He went all in just like me. Okay, I think I could do with some more. Okay. Okay. Pasta, pasta. I would also like to make a monster tamer thing because I'm a sucker for monster and creature designs. So I would absolutely love to make a creature capture game. Just like designing so many things, but also that sounds like so much work. Can I suggest a good monster tamer game? Sure. I'm up for suggestions. Dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear him. Oh, you can hear him a little bit. Beastie Ball, instead of battles, you play volleyball. I've heard of that one, and I think I saw Nova play it. Like, I joined in from a raid and saw her playing it. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it a bit more. It is so goddamn peak. There's literally zero bad designs. I'll look into it a bit more, but it does seem like it'd be pretty fun. Let's see. Turco goes there. Eggy. Okay, we need to put more of these little eggs down there. I am a sucker for creature designs. That is also partially, well, not partially, it is one of the main reasons why I've gotten into Monster Hunter through my friend. Because I just love monster designs. And I want to design more, because I want to expand my lore and stuff. And the main thing with my lore is, like, humans actually make up a small percentage of the population on a mindless island. So it's like, I gotta design what most of the inhabitants look like. Or at least a good chunk of them. Someone who has been playing it for 3 weeks straight. Yeah, it is. I love monster designs as well. I need to play Monster Hunter as well. Monster Hunter is a very fun game. I played Rise. I loved Rise. And I've played World, and World was really fun too. So I've also tried not World, it was Wilds I enjoyed. World is very different in the fact that it's much slower paced, at least to me, and it kind of holds your hand a bit more while also not. So World feels like it over explains things, is the best way I can put it. I played a little of World, it's so fun, but you need people for KT. Yeah, Monster Hunter definitely is one of those series that it's a lot more fun when you play with others. But it's still a pretty good series that I've recently gotten into. I'd rather over-explain things than be left in the dark. Yeah, that's totally fair. So I'd say World is good if you're just getting into it, because it does explain some of the mechanics and everything. But if you want to, if you're a bit more seasoned, definitely try Rise, because Rise has like little to no hand holding. So I had to look up so much for in order to play Rise. Let's see. I had to look up so much in order to understand how to play Rise. And it still was fun, but it's also like I have no idea what I'm doing. I've dropped into the deep end. Let's see, I need this back. There we go. Let's see, peanut butter. Yeah, this is one of the backstock things. I've played World on PlayStation for all of 10 minutes as the next day it broke. Oh no! I'm sorry. I need to get some water real quick. Hold on a second. Voice is starting to wear out just a little bit. Needed some water. Okay, what's all still here? Okay, sugar. Pablo sugar is good. Okay. I think everything is good. Nope. Did I just buy those? You got it? Jerry. Jerry's got it. Okay. Okay, we got 2 boxes of those. And I think we should be good to open. What should... Wait, do we have chocolate? I need to get some more chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. I like having my shelves completely full. It's just one of those things to me. Okay. Now we should be able to open. I was gonna do something today. Right, I wanted to swap. I wanted to swap these registers. So I will do that real quick. So that Jack still has his job. And I can still do... And I can still help out Jack. Why can't I put this here? Why? How far does this need to be away from it? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, that works out. And I can still reach the... Oh, that's perfect, actually. I can still reach the light switch from here. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. And then I also... There you go, Jack. I wish I could put up some, like, posters or something on these walls. That would be pretty neat. Can I do that, actually? Let's see. Market, furnitures. There's nothing about... Nothing. Okay. Music blasting right into Jack's cranium, exactly. That is why I intentionally put the music over there before, too. I put it intentionally, like, right behind him. I was playing this, like, in the background while hanging out with some friends, sometime, too, when I put it behind there, and one of them was just like, oh yeah, that's torture. That's torture right there. And I'm like, I know. It would be torture to me too. But Jack's gotta have his tunes. Jack's gotta have his tunes or else he'll go crazy. That is what I'm going with. Jack's gotta have his tunes. I do like this little setup, though. It does work a lot better with me being here, because now I can actually just, like, run back and forth between things if I really want to. Let's see. Oh yeah, I discovered a thing. I'll have to, show y'all a bit later when I'm done ringing up some of these customers. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Why are y'all coming over to me? Okay. I discovered a thing. I have a bicycle here, right? This is my bicycle. This is my bicycle. I ride on the bicycle. I want to go up onto the curb. Hello, sir. I do not know how to drive. I've discovered a thing where you can get stuck. So you get stuck here. But if you go basically anywhere on these like little curb things, it just goes crazy. And I think I might have no, it's still able to move, so I don't think the curbs were really made or like mapped properly. Oh hi, I've been struck by a self-driving car. I've been struck by a self-driving car. Gooey's Goons will go into debt because there's no longer. Oh yeah, this is what I discovered. This is what I discovered. I can wedge the front tire of my bicycle into the sidewalk and the light post. It's wonderful. You can just break reality. Okay, I need to reset. Where's my bicycle? There's my bicycle. Hi, car. Excuse me. Alright, we're going back. I just wanted to show that off. Alright, there we go. Gooey struck by a self-driving car. They will be missed 2029. Let's see, how do I... Okay, right, exit. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, there is quite the line. This is why I should not leave. I also need to turn the lights on. This is why I do the cashiering alongside Jack. Okay, man. Now our lines have been merged. The lines have merged. People are merging in with each other. This is totally not social distancing. There is no social distancing in this store. Nope, wrong. Okay, let me just turn on the lights real quick. Okay. Yeah, that works out so much better. That works out so much better. Also, I think I do need to space out the, I do need to space out the lights because I do feel like it's a bit too bright in here during the night. The horror of abominations and those convenience store. Oh yes, you come to Gooey's Goods and you witness reality itself unfolding. Let's see. 5. There we go. Let's see. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go close the store. Or else people are gonna keep coming back in. We do not want people coming in after it's closing. Y'all missed your chance. You'll just have to come back tomorrow. Everybody needs a break. Everybody needs their time off. Everybody needs to go home and eat and sleep. And you're preventing that by coming in so late. Let's see. Honestly, been reading so much manhwa, I could believe that can exist. Not just work 24 hours. Oh, that would be such a pain. I've already tried 12-hour shifts. Those are terrible. They're absolutely brutal. And I cannot do them ever again. I don't want to do them ever again. Granny Ma, how you doing? Jerry and Jeb are still working. Sir, please get out of my store. It just goes ever so slightly faster. Jack just goes ever so slightly faster. Okay, get out of my store. Thank you for coming. Get out of my store. Thank you for coming. Ooh, we got 800 in profit. Sweet. Okay, there... I think one more day, and then I can do the new license. 80. One more day. 4.73. Gotta stay within that 3 cent mark. Yeah. Otherwise, people are gonna complain. We don't want people complaining. Alright, boys, you're getting... Oh. Well, it's just par for the course now. It's just par for the course. We're just not gonna question it anymore because that's just how things go at Gooey Goods. That's just how things go. Let's stock this turco and move on. Okay, we need more of those cakes. Cakes. I actually don't know what these are. I think they're like snack. Are they like snack breads or something? Can I crouch? I cannot crouch. Okay. I want to say they're like snack breads or something like that. Like, you know those, I want to see. I want to see. I can't. Heck. You need more little eggs. Little eggs. Ah, there's still one in the box. That bothers me. It's just one single one. One singular... Alright, there's one here. That goes there. Then we have a full box. Goes over here. Let's just work 24 hours. Bleh. Oh, it's got a little butterfly on it, I just realized. Interesting, interesting, yes, yes. Okay. Do we need more of this? I'm just grabbing. No, we're good. Just love the start. It's... I just realized, it's literally just like the star, tuna, but it just has like a smiley face emoji over it. It's literally just that packaging just has a star, just like a smiley face emoji over. I knew it looked super familiar, but I couldn't quite articulate what what bothered me about it. Like it's just got a blue emoji over it. Okay, I think I need to rework this shelf a little bit. That's one way to avoid copyright. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what? Okay, so I can combine this onto this shelf. Because then that frees up one shelf there. think I want to move the milk down one. No, I don't want to move the milk down. I think I want to move this stuff up. Because then that could free... Then that could free both of these. I'm a think-thunkin'. I'm gonna do that. But I do need more eggs. I need more of those. Let me grab... Gimme. Gimme. Then I could put this here. Take that off. Put that there. There we go. Now we have both of these bottom shelves open. Okay. I got it. I've got it. Unless we need to put more out. I could put out 2. Correction, 3. I could put 3 out. Okay. What y'all working on now? Okay, we need more coffee. Yeah, we need more coffee. Now is the time that I go through and make sure everything is topped off. That's good. That's good. Okay. And this is why I wanted to try for 5,000. Because look at that remaining balance. So far, at least. Okay. Get more apple juice, more orange juice. Get more of this, 1 more of these, that's fine. 1 more of each of these. Cart is full, okay. There we go. That is a full cart, okay, it's truck day. It is truck day. I've deemed it such. And if you ever worked in a grocery store, you know truck day is a bad day for everybody. It's a very bad day. It's not a fun day. Not in any way, shape, or form. Okay, do I have a... This needs to be topped off, okay. So glad that the time does not go while you are not yet open first. Okay. Put this bubble gum up. Most of this is likely just going to be back stock, and I'm totally fine with that. Truck days, I remember truck days. Always hated them. Yeah, you know the pain. You understand the pain. So glad I don't really have to deal with truck days directly anymore. I think it's just delivery days now, but even then it's not that bad. Mainly because somebody else usually takes care of it. Crap, put this wrong spot. Alright, where's the, there it is, okay. Truck days were always brutal. Especially when I was working at the last place I worked at, because the manager liked to go off and do whatever during truck days, so he was very particular about how things were dealt with, and I wanted to try and do things a bit more... What's the word? A bit more in my kind of order that made sense in my head, and he's just one of those guys that you have to do it his way or the highway. And it was not fun. It was not fun. And I'm also very, very small, and the trucks were very, very big, so I had to have him do it, but he was off somewhere else half the time. It's like, what the heck are you doing, man? And he's an old guy, so he doesn't know how to use the he didn't know how to use the computer that much. So he took, like, forever putting in the stuff in the computer. So I'm just over here by myself, like, the majority of the time, because he's off at the computer, just not knowing what he's doing. My manager was the same at my second job. Yeah. I hate people like that. It bothers me so much. Like, it was so bad to the point where my entire department had to have, like, a department meeting just specifically because of our manager. Because our manager was just, like, so up our asses about doing it his way. That we legit had to have an intervention with the store manager about it. It was crazy. Okay, water's good. I still have a good coworker friend who still works there, and she says, like, yeah, things have not changed since you left. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. She is planning on leaving there at some point, though. Which I'm like, yes, good for you. You deserve better. Everybody deserves better. Let's see. Turco. Put one out. Okay. I kid you not, like, my wrist is starting to hurt from, like, pressing my pinky down on the shift button this entire time. This is Turco. Okay, yeah. Right. I'm likely gonna have to head off soon, though, in about half an hour specifically, because I do need to go to work today. But this has been a nice chill chat time. Nice chill yap time. Okay. Hope everybody else has been enjoying stream too. I've been enjoying this game. Very fun. Yeah. Good. Okay, I think... No, there's one piece of salt. I'm not gonna kill anybody, but... It bothers me. Here we go. And I ain't getting too pressed about Jerry and Jeb not doing it, because I'm just... I'm just detail-oriented, I guess, in this game. There we go. Okay. Right, I wanted to rearrange the lights. You know what? I'll do that today. Okay. So I can move this a bit further this way. That'll give enough room. Yeah, because these are too close to each other. Those are definitely too close to each other. I'm trying to make enough room so that I can have the ceiling signs between these. So let me see how much room these actually take up. Okay, so not that much room actually. So I think I just need to move these two. No, I can't fit it there, so that's gonna need to move back. So let me move this back further. This can be moved a little bit more. Okay, that's good. And this definitely needs to be moved. Move this back. Okay. Now for the test. That fits. That fits. That fits. That fits. Okay. So now I need to move those in accordance. That was a weird noise. I hate these notifications. Alright, what do you need? All of my milk. Okay. Tablet. Okay, just grab one of these, put it on the shelf. Okay. Grab one of these, put it on the shelf. The milk can stay out there for a bit because there's no... Oh, it's already full. Okay, that works. Milk. I don't remember adding this song. I legit do not remember adding this song. I'm actually quite confused. Wait, why is my thing lagging? I'm confused. I do not remember adding this song. Okay. Well, sir... You going to a Men in Black leading? Meeting? Leading. Meeting. Still a cool song. Yeah. I'm just... confused. I don't know. But I guess it has also been a long time since I added songs to this, so... Could just be a song that I've not added anywhere else. But I also do not recognize it, so... The mystery deepens. Okay, let me close that. The checkouts are full. The checkouts are no longer full, sir. Alright, I'm gonna need to boost... Jack. Jack, get boosted. Okay, now I need to figure out... Let me see. Okay. The bells, yeah, does the bell sound distorted to anybody else sometimes? Or is it just me? Just primarily when I'm passing by or something. Let's see. Okay, turning on the lights. I feel like for this milk in particular, I need to make like 4 shelves for it. Bell? Like the checkout bell. Like when he's done checking them out. Let's see. Yeah, that bell. Sometimes it gets distorted. It's weird. I just gotta stare at him for a second. Yeah, you better feel bad about this. $4.23. You gave me a $100 bill. Why not just go to a bank, sir? Haven't noticed anything, at least. Well, I do also have more than just, like... Oh, wait, I need... No, the store's not closed yet. I think my mind tuned it out, to be honest. Totally fair. There's a lot going on. Between me literally, like, running around and... just, like, going back and forth between things. Let's see. Okay, as soon as, okay, okay, 9 o'clock, close the day. We're closing at exactly 9 o'clock today. Nobody better complain. Or else you will be banned from the store. You should have gotten here on time. My thing's frozen again. Let's see. 31, 43. Why are there still so many people here? Okay, there's only these 3 guys. You better not be coming in here. No. No. We're closed. We're closed. Go away. You see the customers in here, they are just leaving. Anybody else gonna try and come up? Better not. Okay, while Jack is ringing up that last customer, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Trying to break in. Basically. Okay. I think this should be lined up pretty well. I don't know, it just seems like the grids are kind of off on the ceiling. Okay. Moment of truth. Can fit. Can fit. Can fit. Can fit. Okay, that's an okay, can fit. Can fit. Don't think it can fit over here. Yeah, it can. Okay. So I can fit them around the lights. Good, 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 good. Now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna organize things. Okay. Okay, okay. Day has ended. Day has ended. Alright, soda, pasta. Soda and pasta. I think I'm gonna skip this one, actually. I don't remember adding this song either. Go with this one. 3.28. There was one more. Here it is. 3.12. Queen from her bed. I can't go that. I can't go quite that low. Let's see. More water. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? I think I am gonna stock everything and then head off from here. Because I just remembered that I do need to prep a bit more than usual with work. Because I am gonna go, like, immediately to my friend's house after work. And I kind of want to make sure I have everything in order so I can just, like, clock out and go. Because I'm getting off at 6. And he lives in the next city over, so I got a little bit of a drive. It'll be fun, I think. Did I check this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Plus, my throat is starting to hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I know I probably should be drinking a bit more, but drive safe. Yee. I'ma try. Always gotta drive safe. Not looking forward to the 6 o'clock rush hour, though. But I'm just kind of glad that I'm getting off. I'm getting off at 6 to begin with. I only got a 4-hour shift today, but it is also Saturday. So it could be super busy or it could be super dead. Never know. Could be anywhere in between. Hoist the colors forget the lyrics. Hopefully dead. I'm hoping it's dead too, because I think I'm gonna be alone for a couple hours, which isn't that big, but it's also like if people are having a bit of a temper today, then it's a bit more complicated than that. Okay. Do 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 do. This annoys me so much. One, two, just all on the shelf, and it's taking up so much space just for one little thing. Okay. Evil thieves and beggars, oysters. Ugh, I forget the lyrics. Hoist the colors high. Sugar. Sugar. Good song, but I need to remember the lyrics. Okay. Sugar. Sugar. I think I'm gonna skip this song too. I kind of want to sing to something. Oop, right, I need to put this down. I'm not gonna be able to sing this as loudly as I want to, but I do like the song. No, this is just backstock. Backstock goes over here. Yes. Backstock. There's just backstock. I shall take this, and it shall be backstock. I just love some of the voices I can do. Just that, the way I just said backstock reminds me of like the Jim Carrey Grinch. Don't know why. I think it's Jim Carrey. I don't know. I don't really remember celebrities too much. The gun from your head. Keeping whispers unsaid. Children roam the streets, now orphans of war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. We to pause and cut the chaos. From daylight to the night. Let this rotten in a town with armor come to take all your rights. Hail to the king, hail to the one, kneel to the crown, stabbed with a sword. Hail to the king. Alright, I need to pay bills too. Love doing doing voices are a lot of fun, actually, why I love D&D. I really want to get into D&D, just like, because I have so many story ideas, and it's just always been appealing to me, and I want to be a dungeon master that does so many different voices. Speaking of funny lizard voices, I can also do a funny lizard voice. It is one of my favorite things to do. I come to take a... Ugh. Hail to the king, hail to the to the sword, hail to the king. Just one little thing of sugar. I also need to watch whenever I try and be quiet while singing, because for some reason it makes me more dizzy than usual. As I said before, I believe go for it, always a fun thing to do as a hobby. Yeah, it's just trying to find people that'll play it, which I do. There are a lot of people in Pink server that were interested in it. I just need to get off my butt about writing the story and ideas and stuff. Because I do have a whole idea of a Pokemon-oriented campaign. Kind of like a mystery dungeon thing, but there's also the possibility of human characters involved. But I'll have to figure out that system exactly. A taste of fear when the henchmen call. I am first to take the helm. I am first to claim it all. Hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the crown. Stand with the sword. Hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the crown. Stand with the sword. Hail to the king. 37. Yeah, I really need to watch how I'm singing, because it made me dizzy again. So unfortunately, no more singing for me for a little bit. Well, this is gonna be my last day in the store anyway, so. You better regret your decision, sir. Get out of my store! Some of these people, I just wanna... I just wanna... You know? Just... You know? You know? There you go. Oh, I do have a little bit of a story of yesterday, because I did not know this, but we are kind of allowed to play our own music so long as it's appropriate. And so I made a playlist specifically to play at work. And I forgot that one song in particular had the F-bomb in it, and I did not realize until it was playing and then it dropped the F-bomb. I'm like, oh, I did not realize. So I very quickly changed the song. It's probably the only F-bomb in the entire song, but I'm still just like, okay, I need to take it off now before I forget. It was just funny, because I'm just scrambling over to my phone, because it's all halfway across. It's at the complete other side of the registers and stuff, so I'm just scrambling over there, just like, oh no, what have I done? But yeah, I wanna get more songs to my playlist. One, so that have a bit more of a fresher playlist, and also just so I have more songs I can actually play at work, because I did not realize how many songs I have that actually have explicit words and stuff in it. So that's my issue right now. Oh. Okay, everything good? Okay. The store is popping off right now. Oh, you already got that. Okay. You're on top of it. Store is busy. This is why I do the cashiering too, because it's just like the guy is too slow. I could get more cashiers, and I think that is the right play. But I'm also like, I want to keep my store small. It already feels like a good sized store to me with just like what I do have already. If I had to figure out where to put a third register, it'd be a bit of a hassle. Which I could probably put it where the sodas are, but then I'd have to figure out where I want to put the sodas. Okay, 9 o'clock. Nobody else better come in. I see you coming towards my store, ma'am. We are closed, ma'am. I wish I could boost these customers to get them through the store faster. Wish I could just end the day right here, but eh. Could I just do that? Oh, it is. Okay, it does work. Thank you for giving me exact change, sir. Oh, wait, today's Saturday. That means we have a delivery today, I think? I'm not quite sure. No, Fridays are when we get deliveries. I believe so. I actually don't know. I've only just started doing, like, the day shifts. They only started me doing the day shifts since, I got out of school for the summer. So I've not really been on a closing shift in a long while. Ooh, nearly 6,000. You gonna put us over? You gonna put us over, ma'am? Please put us over to 6,000. That would make me very happy. Look. Ah, it's close enough. Close enough. Alright. Okay. End the day. That will be my last day. Because oh, yeah, it is close enough. So, let me just change the salt price. Pay these bills. Sag, no 6,000. Not quite. I'm sag about it too. Well, one more day and I can, probably get over that, but I'm gonna do that, save, and then I'm gonna end off. So I'm gonna, you know what, go into the ending screen because I am ending. But thank you everybody so much for joining. Next time I streams are currently up in the air because I'm trying to get things sorted with like my new medication and therapy and stuff like that. So that's why streams have been kind of sparse. I did say that I am trying to prioritize taking care of my mental health first for the summer, and that does kind of coincide with me feeling like I want to stream and stuff like that. So that is why I'm not streaming as often. I really do want to stream more often, but it's really up in the air, you know? But yeah, I definitely am likely. I don't know if Nova's gonna be streaming exactly Tuesday. No, not Tuesday, Monday. Nova. Uh, let's see. Let me give Nova a shout out. I don't know what. Let's see. I forget what Nova's channel name is exactly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's Beautiful Nova. Let me just copy that. Go back over here. Let me give Beautiful Nova a shout out because I forgot about that noise. But yes, this Monday, I'm not exactly sure what time currently, but Nova is having a big birthday bash, and I have been invited to that. And I probably should have asked if she's fine with mentioning that. But her birthday is Monday, so I will likely be on her channel that day. And not exactly sure what exactly is going to be going on, but it will be very fun. And so yeah, it'll be a good time, I'm sure. Let me just make sure everything is all good. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure uh how that's gonna go, but I wanted to give Nova a shout out anyway, because Nova's a very lovely person, and I want everybody else to follow Nova as well, because Nova does stream a lot more often than me, so just trying to shout out my friends when I can, so that everybody can have a big, happy, fun community. And it's a very fun people. And I want to shout out people whenever I can. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you here next time. Goodbye, goodbye everybody, goodbye.